But we're all ready for this round 11 clash. The umpire with the ball in the middle of the ground. Hybens again up against Lovell. Ball thrown in the air. Lovell gets the ball down, knocks it towards Bray, comes through the contest, didn't get clean possession. Pressure there from Quinlivan, picked up there by McConaughey, puts the ball down. Quarrier now has it, steps inside 50, goes back towards the goal square. Rosenweig gets his first hand on the ball. Ling the second, able to take the ball over the boundary line. Totoro is going to be the recipient of the free kick. Not too sure whether that was there, but Totoro doesn't waste any time, plays on, kicks round the quarter, he actually goes across the face of goal. Spoil was there from Nelson. Out here from Werribee, we believe they'd be kicking with the aid of a slight breeze. Ball tapped down by Hardingham. Hutchison can't pick it up for Inverleigh. Bray's over the top of it, sits on it now. He's tried to get taken out by the Inverleigh players, but again, the umpire will come in and take possession. Only 20 metres around from the goal. In between the half-forward line, forward pocket, Hybens with body, holds it up against Hardingham. He goes back and collects it this time. We're talking Hardingham. Gets the ball out, kicked off the ground by Hutchison towards the boundary line. Again, it's over. So it looks like Lovell's positioned himself back behind the ball. Don't know whether that's the best place to leave a bloke like that by himself. Ball thrown back in, picked up by Peel. Quick kick out of the contest. Goes some 20 metres to Leach. Steps inside 50. Would normally kick the goal and distance without any problem. And he's done that off a step. And David Leach has the first goal of the afternoon. The first to the Werribee side.
50. That wasn't a real bad kick for goal. And great start for the Werribee side. Back in the middle. Hybens up high, doesn't judge it too well, but Muir does, takes the handball and out wide, and then Inverleigh immediately into the forward 50 area to answer the challenge from the Werribee side, running through without the footballs, Forbes on that occasion. The Werribee defence now working hard to get it out of that defensive 50, and they do just that. Good work. The ball does come clear to Muir at centre wing, chips it inboard, Quinlivan, good mark, just inside the 50-metre arc. And Inverleigh now go to full forward. Good looking kick. Gee, player held without the footy there. I would have thought the Inverleigh player in the marking contest, but not played by the umpire. And Werribee inside the 50-metre arc. Half forward flank for Inverleigh. Kicking to the northern end in this first quarter. Tap down come Bray. Kick off the ground. Gets it well outside the danger area. Leading in the race for the footy Calvert. Handball back to Bray. Handball again. This time it goes astray. Unable to handle the football is Quarrier, as the ball will now be thrown in once again. This time almost through centre wing. There's a whistle on play, and I guess it was a situation where Werribee Central's one of the older players. I think it was Quarrier tried to unsettle one of the young players. It was Nelson, and he will have the free kick on centre wing for Inverleigh. Kicks it towards centre half forward. Good positioning. Reading the ball at the front of the pack there was Muir, Adam Muir. There's two of them today, and the ball now still inside 50 for Inverleigh, but they clear it out. Werribee back to the middle of the ground. Hybens, good position. I think the ball hit him in the face. Quinlivan, little handball to Nelson, handball to Muir, and Muir goes goal. It's a lovely looking kick off the boot, and there's the answering goal for Inverleigh. Kicked by Dean Muir. It is the ball back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Lovell there again, gets his hand on the ball first. Tap down towards Quinlivan. Galley goes at him, can't pick the ball up. Leach is there, puts his head over the ball, picks it up, now loses it. Ball in dispute now. It's picked up there by Nelson, gets the hands out, and he's got one high. Brad Nelson, recipient of the free kick. The tougher this bloke goes, the tougher the game will go, because he loves it. Ball hand back, goes back to Quinlivan on the left foot, kicks in again. Target's going to be Carr, touched, just got a hand to it there. The Werribee defence goes back to Forbes, kicks round the corner. He had probably more time to steady himself, but it goes through for a minor score. Ball is back for the kick into play again for Werribee. Hard to work out where the wind's going. It's probably across the ground, but ball comes in for Werribee. Not a good kick, but it's made look pretty good by Smith, who takes the ball on the centre wing. He gets tackled, long handball over the top to Quarrier. Quarrier now decides to have the kick towards half forward. Not a good kick in the road there. Oh, there's a great tackle there as umpire. A free kick for throwing the ball, said the umpire. So Anthony Kitchen now for Werribee Centrals towards half forward. The lead came there from Rosewig, but he's easily outpaced by Ling and takes the defensive mark. 6.5 minutes first quarter. Inverleigh 1-1. Lead Werribee 1 goal.
Kick from Ling, not good. Intercepted there by player in Pilkington. Kicks back inside. Again, his kick not good. Asked to play on by the umpire. Didn't travel the required distance. Handball goes over the boundary line. This time the umpire says that's okay. And that was Hutchison that did that, and the ball will be thrown back in by the umpire. We're about 30 metres around from the behind post. Umpire about to throw the ball back into play. Hybens, and this time Hardingham over the top. Chug taps the ball, I suppose defensively, and goes back underneath the contest. Hutchison on hands and knees. Ball's one out, picked up there by Tadaro. He now looks for support. The ball actually comes out with Muir. Muir from the half-back line goes towards centre wing, looking for his brother. Forbes comes up, present. Good, clean pick-up. Handballs back to Carr on his right side, and he's a left-footer, so he steps back inside, kicks through the middle of the ground. We're looking for Trotter. He was held onto it again. Ansell behind. Handballs back to Trotter. He's now looking for support again, and these runners coming past. Has it. Nelson picks the ball up. Goes back to Muir again. Adam Muir. Sorry, Dean Muir goes out wide. Carr can't take a fingertip mark. Not back. Picked up there by Devon Ellis. He needs support. Now he's got it from Coach Leach. And again, it's a tight contest in the forward line. Both sides working hard. On hands and knees, Ellis and also Davey Peel. So Lovels goes back there. He's doing the ruck work. Forbes this time, he's at the other end. Ball is picked up there by Chug in defence. He comes across the face of goal. Goes looking for Galley. Out in space by himself. Hickland, he's beside him. Galley with the ball in his hand. Runs over the boundary line. And now the umpire says, we're leaving the ground. David Hall coming on. So the ball now thrown back in. Good work there from Lovell. Taps the ball back. Went back. Picked up by Cornish. He missed the ball. Probably should have been a free kick under the rules of the game. Chug's working hard underneath. Picked up by Lovell. Went to feed it out wide. Higgleton has it. Running the wrong way. Able to get foot to ball. Goes out to the boundary line. It goes towards Galley. And again, the ball goes over the boundary. Hybens is going down to do some ruck work against Lovell. Both sides still really feeling each other out at this stage of the contest. Hybens gets front spot, but support comes from Chug, kicks back into the middle. David Peel by himself can load up from outside 50, shoots towards goal, has good distance, has good accuracy, and David Peel, he gets his first goal of the afternoon, and the second to Inverleigh.
Game wears on, and looking at the early goings, I think if they can get a couple more for quarter time, they'll put themselves in a good position to win this game, Inverleigh.
Probably Cal the key to last week. David Peel's run in the last quarter was outstanding, and he started off in the same vein today. So in the middle once again, Hybens and Lovell, 50-50 from the tap on that occasion. But it is Werribee through Leach, come forward over the top of the Inverleigh player. They get the ball out. It's pretty tight in the clinches in there. Player held without the footy. Oops, umpire has slipped as well as the ball goes inside 50 for Werribee Central's. Kitchen picked it up off a step. Kicked the ball. A very good start from Inverleigh. Is the ball now about to be thrown in. 10 minutes gone in the quarter. Hardingham pushed Hybens clearly in the back, and the umpire agreed. So Hybens in the back pocket will have the... That's a shocking kick from Schulte. I don't know where he's kicked that, but it's out of bounds on the full by a long way on the 50-metre arc. So Rosenweek looking to give it off, I think. He's... decides he will go goalwards now. It's the head of the goal square. Big pack of players back there. No one able to take the mark. Ball taken off the pack by Kitchen. He's brought to ground. Ball under a big pack of players there. Comes out for Werribee to Galley. Galley, well, yeah, I suppose it was a 15-metre kick. Not much more. And the mark almost in the goal. Centrals. Craig Hardingham, I was talking about his skills earlier, and I tell you what, the skills are not too good. He tried to con the goal umpire, but wasn't on. He's missed from...
It's going to be Schultz. Ball comes out, and the player takes the mark. And Schultz now with the ball in the half-back line. Kicks around the boundary line, goes to centre wing. Trotter up in front, can't take the mark. Back of the contest, picked up by McConaughey, dropped it, picked up by Galley. Now as an umpire, he says he's been held onto after he got rid of the ball.
Umpire blindside a bit.
And now it's 50. Simon Kelwood had the ball in his hand. No. So Brett McConaughey still not without a chance. As I said, we don't know what the wind's doing at the present time. Still has Forbes wide. Has a player long on the goal square. That's Higgin. Loves to run and jump at the football. Nice looking kick off the boot. Got good distance and touched right on.
I'm here to play today, Eric.
So we've got Werribee Centrals bring the ball in down the middle of the ground. Player on his own is Galley. Takes the mark comfortably, unattended. Decides to handball out wide to Chug. Chug now. They've switched the play, Werribee, to the defensive side of the ground. Contest one-on-one out there, and looks like Quarrier did very well. Pilkington gets the ball over to Tadaro, back to Pilkington. Good player. He's tackled. Does get foot to the footy. Goes towards full forward. Gee, it's all Werribee Centrals there. There's great defensive work again in Inverleigh. Handball out to Trotter. Trotter gets the Ball to, in the middle of the ground, McConaughey. McConaughey runs, kicks it to forward 50. Forbes, good position, almost a mark, can't hang on to it. Good defensive work there by Weatherly for Werribee Centrals, and it comes out wide to the western side where Galley, on his own, called to play on, goes back inboard, finds Leach, and Leach now, centre of the ground. Decides to go long, and he does go long into forward 54 Werribee side, and Rosenwig, gee whiz, he made some good ground there, running very hard. Where was Brent Ling? Wasn't. And again, the long kick from Leach certainly created something for his team for Werribee. Rosenwig now. He's got underneath it. It's going to drop in the goal square. Big pack of players. Hybens, Inverleigh 2-2-14. Coming to Feen Hotel. First quarter scoreboard. 15 minutes gone.
Oh, Brackley a bit casual with a kick out. Didn't hit the target very well there, and it's been intercepted there by Hall. Galley has time to pick the ball up, and a good smother. Purcell just coming from the ground, and the ball tapped in by the umpire. By the umpire, chucked in by the umpire, kicks round the corner. McDougall will just come onto the ground, has the ball in space from centre wing, goes in looking towards Forbes, going back the other direction. Oh, some courage there, and that was McGuinness. The ball gets to ground, picked up by Muir. He's tackled, comes out in the ball comes out, picked up there by Weatherly, who jumps on top of the ball. Devon Ellis has got himself over the top of it again, needs to get the ball out. So Inverleigh with numbers. They've got the contest there. Chug tries to barge his way out. Trotter has the ball, high contact. Clayton Trotter wins a free kick, plays on quickly, goes looking for Brent McConaughey. Kick has too much on it. He's able to run onto the ball on the half-forward line. Has to stop, prop, and go inside. Went back looking for Muir. Needs to trap it, and that was out of Muir. But with him, I'm not too sure who that player is. It looks like McGuinness over there again. The umpire is going to come in. He's let it go. Ellis finally gets the ball out. It ends up with David Leach. And from the half-back line, running player coming through. Burke gets the handball, goes into the half-forward line, looking towards Hardingham. Body in front, taps it down. Tackled by Nelson. Oh, gee. He had the ball in his hand, I thought. But umpire says it was an illegal tackle, and the ball is played on quickly. And a good kick there from Nelson finds player in car on centre wing. Forbes leading out wide, half-forward line. Can't get to it. Not too sure they pulled up too well from that bit there. Ball out of bounds from the boundary line. Half-forward line for Inverleigh. Player coming onto the ground is Foster for the Werribee side. So Nathan Lovell slips over as he makes contact with the ball in the forward line. Cornish handballs out the back door, picked up there by Devon Ellis, runs into his own man or teammate, and that's Nathan Lovell, but he's able to get a kick away. Hardingham couldn't pick the ball up. Galley does, kicks round the corner. Its kick was smothered again, so Inverleigh now working hard on the little 1%ers in the game. Totoro has the ball, goes back towards Galley. David Galley takes the ball over the boundary line. It'll be thrown back into play.
We've gone in front of our broadcast position here on centre wing. Good throw in. Hardingham gets the tap unopposed, gets it forward. Werribee using handball. Goes across to Leach. He's put down. Player put him under pressure. Good work, Inverleigh. The tackle gets the footy out. Oh, great tackle. Hardingham caused the ball to fall. And free kick paid to Hardingham. Handball quickly to Hall. Hall now on the left foot to full forward. Over the head of the leading players. Kitchen runs onto the footy. Good attempted shepherd there by Rosenwig, but it is Kitchen has a pot shot from 30 out. Has missed to 2-14 Inverleigh. Coming to Feen Hotel first quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes have ticked by as the ball coming in once again. And Nelson, keep an eye on him. Dale, as he comes off, looks a bit sore after a couple of heavy tackles. In the middle, it is Trotter. Terrible kick on the left foot, but made look good there by Peel. Gets a handball over to all Werribee over there. Poor handball, Simon Calvert for Werribee Centrals. Kicks it inside 50. Standing unattended is Anthony Kitchen for Werribee Centrals. And I guess at his best, you would put this goal down. The man on the mark 40 metres out directly in front. And normally for Anthony Kitchen, a goal. Not too keen on having a go, and the lead has come from full forward. Poor defence, I thought, on behalf there of the Inverleigh side on that occasion, as Pilkington basically led forward. Nobody ran with him, and now the man of the mark's only 20 metres out. So
I don't think anyone expected Kitchen to pass it. That was probably
that's probably a good point, Dale, because I don't know in my memory that I've ever seen him do that within range. But Pilkington, Craig Hardingham's trying very hard to convince him. 2-2-14 Inverleigh, coming to Feen Hotel, first quarter scoreboard, 19.5 minutes gone.
So Brackley brings the ball from the back pocket. Oh, Nathan Lovell goes back and takes the mark, one-handed. has time to steady himself up now. Hardingham is obviously going to be the options. He's looking back inside, goes that way now. Kick's going to hit Leach. He's gone backwards a little bit, but Leach can put the ball forward. He went looking for his partner in crime there, McGuinness, but he dropped the ball. Now it's with, I suppose, Inverleigh, because the ball's in dispute. It's Quinlivan coming out the back door, hands to McDougall. McDougall kicks the ball into the half-forward line, and the only player back there is Wedley, and he takes the mark for the Werribee side. So it's centre-half back, has the ball, and by himself, looking for options, doesn't have too many, has a short option straight up the ground. Lovell won't let him down, quick hands, goes off to Toby Bray, and through the middle of the ground he comes. That's a nice looking kick. Whoa, Kitchen wanted to claim the mark, umpire said play on, both umpires called play on. Now it's in dispute, umpire will say it's mine, just inside forward 54 the Werribee side.
Lovell in the middle, probably should be together maybe in defence.
I think Lovell, it's important that Hyman stays on Lovell for the duration of the game, because he's just going to do this all day, just stand across the half, the midfield, and just pick up easy kicks.
So Scholt got the clearing kick out. It only went as far as that player in Lovell. From the centre wing, he chipped short and found Calvert. So Calvert still just inside the centre square. Kicks in towards centre half forward. Rosenweig's the target. He's going to attract a few players and did. Only going to get the ball was Muir. That's D. Muir. Rosenweig tries to bullock his way out of the contest. Picks it up. Tackled by Ling, and the ball is going to be thrown up by the umpire. Once again, about 5 metres in, the forward 54 Inverleigh. So the ball now with the umpire thrown up, tapped out wide. Players running through his galley, kicks round the corner, goes back towards the square. Kitchen in front, good reach over the top there by Brackley, I think it was. Kitchen takes the ball back. Pilkington may have been taken high, and the umpire says that is the case. And Blake Pilkington again with a shot at goal from the forward pocket. Probably a little bit harder than his last shot, but he will go back. May look to bring the ball back inside, but Blake Pilkington with a fair bit of responsibility here needs to correct that last kick. So Anthony Kitchen just going in to provide a bit of body in there. So Blake Pilkington this time kicks at goal, and again it's gone across the face, and it's gone right across the face and out of bounds on the full. And it's going to be...
Nobody knows.
Against Clayton Trotter or Brackley?
No idea.
I don't think the players know, and I don't think who knows who's got the kick. But it should be the same bloke having the kick, shouldn't it? It is. He's got the free kick. So the 50-metre penalty again, I'm not too sure who it was given against, but this time Blake Pilkington from right on the line goes back and he kicks his first goal of the afternoon.
You slip up and get a high tackle, then it's a high tackle.
So in the middle once again, Hyben's up and down too soon, tapped forward by Lovell. Ball finally kicked off the ground for Inverleigh by Hill. And Muir, handball quickly to teammate there in Carr on the left foot to full forward. But in defence, Werribee Centrals do well. They're back towards centre wing. Oh, mark not taken there by Hickleton. Tackled immediately. Ball falls clear. And now Ellis for Werribee Centrals. Kicks towards centre wing. 2-on-2. Great defensive work there for Inverleigh on that occasion by McHenry. Ball is under a heap of players. Now almost in the back, I'd suggest, to Peel for Inverleigh, and that's the way the umpire saw it. No one on the mark, so away he goes. Kicks it forward. I'm not too sure. Yes, it was towards Hickleton, but terrific work by Ellis in defence. The ball very close to the boundary line and over, and around about half forward flank for Inverleigh we've had. As the boundary umpire puts the ball in the air once again. Lovell first to it, gets it to, that was lost in Bray, and Simon Calvert in front of our broadcast position takes the mark. Back in board to Leach. Leach now, oh, fantastic smother on that occasion for Inverleigh by McDougall. Now it's turned over, it's back in the middle, and Peel again with the football. Peel now decides to go wide. The lead is out there. It's a good lead. Almost a free kick in the mark contest. Not paid. Quinlivan out wide. Player running. That's good work by Nelson, was it, back on the ground. He's had a pot shot from 20 metres out.
So the ball's kicked in quickly, goes to Chug, comes out wide. We're looking for Galley, but reading the play well is Muir, and this is D. Muir. Straightens himself up, goes back towards the goal square behind. Mark's not taken there. Players working hard at ground level. Ansell's with the ball there, taps the ball down, went back towards Smith. And Smith puts his head over the ball. He nearly handed that ball out towards his teammate. Ends up with Bray and then to Leach. And Leach now from the half-back line kicks out wide looking for Hardingham. The big fella leads up well and takes the mark. Hardingham has Colwood further afield, but he hasn't many other options. He goes back and short to David Leach. So Leach now on centre wing, loads up, nice looking kick, carries a good 60 metres, goes towards Kitchen, gets through the contest. Quarrier has time to steady, went back on his right side, kicks round the corner, doesn't have much distance on the ball, runs through the first lot of players, gets up with the player in Kenyon. So out the back door he comes, goes looking towards Muir, has Leach on his hammer. He'll take him on if he can get clear of the ball. Feeds the ball up, good tackle Leach, and the umpire says he's got him by the leg. Free kick Dean Muir. Inverleigh on centre wing. So Hardingham marking the mark. So Muir with the ball. Just looking for some options now. Doesn't have too many. There's not a lot of movement further of the ball, so he just kicks the ball in the air, goes towards Hybens. Lovell's there. No mark taken. Forbes picks the ball up, looks to feed it over the top. Devon Ellis. I reckon he's had 4 or 5 possessions in the last 4 or 5 minutes, and he's doing well. Smith puts himself under pressure. Handballs back inside. Not too sure he's looking for. Picked up there by McFadden. He falls over. Goes back towards Trotter. He's tackled. Brought down by Quarrier. Should have been a high tackle. Umpire wouldn't see the ball. Now the broadcast box. So the ball thrown in the air. This time Hybens, good body in, but Hardingham gets the ball down, taps it to Galley. Galley handballs outside to Bray. And so the handball goes back to Bray. Bray goes short, and the mark has been taken by Leach. Has players back inside. Misses the first target. Picked up though by Smith cleanly. Goes back to Calvert by hand. Has time to steady. Ball in the air. Kitchen 1 on 3. Needs to take the mark. Ling brings the ball to ground. Tottero's there. He tries to burst through. Actually roves it pretty well. Stands on his feet. Goes back to Kitchen. Feeds the ball back towards Rosenweig. He can't get the ball. Peel's there. Handball goes out wide. Now Ling needs to pick it up, and he's having trouble doing so, but Lockie Hill's there in support. He steps around, goes over the top to Peel. Peel goes back to Hill, but Pilkington read that well. Now it's Calvert for Werribee. Has the ball and goes back to Cornish on centre wing. Chip back inside. Devon Ellis takes the mark. So Ellis now called to play on by his teammates. Runs into the centre of the ground. Kicks the ball long. Probably should hit the deck. He would have had a free kick. Toro makes the spoil. He's tackled. Ball goes back to Hall on his right foot. Pace turns round the corner. Kicks towards goal. It has gone through. Will it be allowed? Umpire says no, it's not. And at quarter time, Inverleigh, the Werribee Central side will go in 2-4-16. They will lead Inverleigh on 2-3-15. So a 1-point game here. Goal kickers David Leach and Blake Pilkington. And for the